Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, we have an NFC fighting store between the Detroit Lions and the New Orleans Saints.
Like a bomb, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, they landed in France. Racing shows out in Germany, they brought in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere I go.
4 quarters between one of these teams and a spot in the Super Bowl. The NFC Championship is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing right away here, Goff. Screen here for Gibbs. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets the looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. He has room past the 25. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Gain of 26 yards there. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Hold on. A gain of 26 yards.
Coming right is Gibbs. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to it, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Line 20!
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score a touchdown on the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Dory Jackson now to return it. This makes it up to the 25.
Saints take over first down 10.
Being on some shit. We go 0 to 100 real quick. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. And now I'm feeling not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down the earth. More do it, we can
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Off the play action. Chubb. He rolls to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Smith tacks on the point after. And the Saints start off well to tie things 7-7. Got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Play action here with Goff. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away. And the Saints get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
At the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Has a man on target to Johnson. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. 25 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it and it fell incomplete.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
On 2nd and 10 now, here's Shuck. Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. Let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Lions going to the dime look here on 3rd down. 6 DBs out there. 3rd and long for him here. He beams one deep right side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Smith able to put it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
This is Gibbs on second down. Makes the tackle. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
First and 10 now from the 46. Again, it's Gibbs.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, crossing that first down marker.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is second and inches. Another one for Gibbs. Now he's past the 25. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yard. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
They've got 3 tight ends on this first and goal, thinking run or play action. They've got a man in motion. They'll run. Pacheco. Calling around 3 on the play. They're set up with second and goal from the 5.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Lions take a field goal lead in our opening quarter. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions take a 4-point lead.
14, Saints 10.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Shotgun snap to Shook. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And now they face second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10.
Tag! 70 Lions! 70 Lions!
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. First down from the 42.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Chuck now from the gun. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
16 more yards.
It's 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. Got the big yards on the right side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
On play action, here's Shuck. Cut out left. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Yeah, I was on the field with a young high school quarterback just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. The Lions out in front. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the start of the second. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. To throw again here, it's Shuck. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a second quarter lead. So Brock, good work there to finish out the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Reed now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Here's Gibbs on the carry. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Goff working from the pistol. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
so close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, Goff. Finds him on the crossing route. He's inside the 10. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. A give to Gibbs. 3 yards on the pickup, and they're 3 away on 2nd and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and
Goff
goal.
setting to throw.
At the 3-yard
Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
3rd and goal. One of the biggest moments of this NFC title game. Pacheco. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
They'll run it with Pacheco. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Lions take a 2nd quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and you're back with Lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Timberwolves. Come 19. Come 19.
Shuck working from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Rolling into enemy territory. And he'll stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Dose of the hurry up here.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard
Shuck now on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Set. Here we go. Set. 7 o'clock. Panther 6. Mustang 19.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Here's Shuck. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And Shuck's going to have him the 1st down as he slides in safely.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
From the red zone now. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of it. The effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. But so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Back to throw. Shuck. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 6 Bronco 80.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Here we go.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Bronco.
Shot to throw. Bears out of the pocket quick. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
It's only 1 yard on the run, partner, and that's going to leave him with a tough 4th and goal. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Smith able to put it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Screen here for Gibbs. Avoids a defender. We've got foot race. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 and the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 5 men in the secondary for the Saints. 3rd down.
Less than a yard.
Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. Has the first, but wants more. He's past the 45. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
22 yards.
They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. You see it with QBs and tight ends. And
this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Finds Isaac to Slaw, complete. There it is, touchdown Detroit! The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First and 10. Here's Shuck. Completed over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
38-yard line.
Now Shuck to throw. Taking a deep shot here. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, so we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
At the 8-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints earn the chance to tie before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like the receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be driven out at the end. So some fireworks, no points, but a big play there. Help bring this second quarter to a close. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Shuck now from the gun. That's completed right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Shuck. First and 10. Connects on the crosser. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Shotgun snap to Shough. Into the hands of his running back, Etienne. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
What we say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call, throwing it for 2. That risk pays off.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. Intercepted. And the Saints will take over after the tackle's made at the 40-yard line.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Off the play action, Shough. With fans. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Track, Cowboy 80. 19 tight, 19 tight.
To throw, Shough. Flush down now to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Let's go. Bravo 80.
On 2nd and 10 now, here's Shough. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down. They can mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. And oh, he got it. Interception. And the Lions can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They did a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the gun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-out completion that nets them a 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Another one caught by St. Brown. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. He gets 6 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field there. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Goff back to throw. Catch made left side by Laporta. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
A gain of 12. First down, Detroit.
180.
A give left side for Gibbs. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. First down play, that's 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Goff to the air now. On the move, past the 40. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Lions.
Here's a give to Gibbs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Here's Goff. Short pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Saints adding an extra DB. This is 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one complete to St. Brown. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. It's Lions football. Their season down to its final quarter if they can't erase this deficit. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
This is brought in by Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, and so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. tying this game up. They're all set to center away. Jackson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Corey Jackson on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Shuck. Buying some time right. He's going deep down his side. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Shuck working from the gun. Completed to his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shuck on 3rd down. It's on target to Johnson. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
It's a gain of 8. And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Forced to the ground.
Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. On the move, hit it right. Looking right, and he finds him. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the first. That brings up 3rd down.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
Gain of 3 yards.
A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
A split second, all to get the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. That's completed right side. Gets it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Shuck. Here comes the screen for ETN. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Play clock was getting low. Kellen Moore's going to call a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates, Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Looking, defense is before we can lock that in. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this first and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, hurt. 19, Dragon 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
Chuck now from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
10-yard pickup. It's second and goal at the 7-yard line.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints in range for a game-winning score.
Ready, set.
Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, second and goal.
Let's go. Check go.
Out of the gun, again to Etienne. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get
4
set.
yards on the pickup. It's now third and
Now the Lions
goal.
calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
Ready. Cougar 19. 60 Eagles. 60. Push in. Push in. Warrior 70. Viking 18. Go.
Kamara. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, two sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line and win that battle. That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. It's on some of those guys who were out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
180.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
Brings up second and 8.
This is Gibbs on second down. Well, a lot of effort there, partners, but no results. He fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up third and 8.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got a chip. I be on my little mouse drip.
5 men in the secondary for the Saints. Third down. To throw. It's on, throwing it to Williams. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Lions have a first down.
16 yards.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third down. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Setting up to pass. That's one right as he threw it, and it receiver that time. So it'll be second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Throwing now. Taken in by Williams outright. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The road to the Super Bowl has come down to this play. Need to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Let's go now.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down.
Check go.
Line up the design keeper. So it's a win for the Saints. They are your NFC champions, Brock. What a mix of emotions out there right now, right? Happiness to have made it, but also remembering this isn't the ultimate prize. There's a far more important game still to come.
Yeah, and I think maybe they think about that tomorrow. Kind of like these baseball teams do such a great job, Kate, of celebrating every series win.
Yeah.
You're going to celebrate this, and these guys are going to enjoy the heck out of it with their families and friends, and then they'll wake up tomorrow, and they'll remember there's still a lot of work ahead for the biggest trophy of all.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.